Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a market update for the 15th of March 2018. First, I'm going to go over the price action of some coins that you may be interested in picking up on this little dip that we're seeing here. Then I'm going to do a little bit of technical analysis on the Bitcoin and Litecoin charts, and finally I'm going to show you a couple of news articles that have been affecting that price action over the last couple of days. But before we get into that, if you enjoy the video, you should definitely think about leaving a like, subscribing, and dropping a comment, because I absolutely love reading your comments, even when you're flaming me like you did on the video that I posted a couple days ago. So let's get right into it. Bitcoin is currently hovering right around $8,000. We got a little bit of kimchi premium going on here. On Bitfinex, it's hovering right around, well, almost exactly $8,000. Here on CoinMarketCap is hovering around $8,130 currently. It's down about 6% over the last 24 hours, and its market capitalization is hanging out right below $140 billion. It's, the Bitcoin dominance is still continuing to rise. This is something that is very interesting. The Bitcoin dominance has been steadily rising over the last month or so. I think it began rising probably on February, I think it was on right around February 6th, you can correct me if I'm wrong, right around February 6th when we saw the massive pullback that we saw down here to 6,000. It's been steadily rising from around the mid-30 range all the way up here. I think it went all the way down to like 32.5 or something. The Bitcoin dominance is rising. It's back up to about 43% here. 42, that's the answer to the life, universe, and everything if you didn't know. Cardano is down about 15% right now. Cardano, I'm not I don't really have an opinion on Cardano, but if you're interested in picking up Cardano, right now is, the price is down. I mean, you can do some technical analysis to see if it's a good time. EOS and NEO are two coins that I really, really like. If you've watched the channel for a while, you will know that I'm a very big fan and a very big proponent of both of these projects. They're both kind of competing projects, which is why I wouldn't recommend investing in just one of them. If you're going to invest in one of them, you should invest in the other one, in my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so definitely do these things at your own discretion. But NEO and EOS have both seen nearly 66%, nearly two-thirds retracement from their all-time highs. NEO's all-time high is right around $180. Let's come in here. It's hovering right around $67 right now. I want to say it was right around $180, like right here. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, right $160. I thought it went up to $180. Oh well. It went up to about $160. That is still a very large retracement for a top 10 cryptocurrency, for any cryptocurrency really. But we see these things a lot in the cryptocurrency space. If you're interested in picking up NEO, now is probably a decent time to do it. I'm not going to tell you this is the best time to do it. I'm not going to be able to do technical analysis on it in this video, but the same thing is true for EOS. I know where I was getting that $180. I was getting the $180 from EOS's all-time high of $18. EOS's all-time high right up here is right around $18 if I can actually get the thing to go there. You're just going to have to trust me because it is actually $18. It spiked up there. But currently, EOS is sitting right around $5. And I mentioned this in like every single video, but EOS is a top 10 cryptocurrency, and the EOS blockchain has not even been launched yet. Its use case has not even come into fruition yet. It is still an ERC20 token. It is still in ICO for the next 3 months, I guess, about 2.5 months. So EOS is definitely another one that you may want to pick up a little bit here on the dip. It is down 7.78% over the last 24 hours. I'm also going to come down here, and as always, I'm going to show you one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. Where is it? Where is it? Ethos. Ethos is currently hovering at $2.50. That is an amazing price for this project, in my opinion. Shingo Levine, the creator of EOS and the leader of their project, is a very intelligent guy. And I really like this project. I have videos on the channel about this. It's retraced 75% from its all-time high. Even more than that, its all-time high is close to $11. Ethos is a really interesting project. If you're interested, there'll be a link right up here to a video I did about it, if you're interested in learning more about why I like that project so much. Let's jump into the technical analysis here on Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin, as we know, has had a pretty severe retracement starting back here around the 5th of March. The last 10 days have been pretty bad for Bitcoin, to be honest. We got above this long-term downtrend, which I'm going to show you again. It's this downtrend right here, this one right here. This is a very important downtrend, and we fell below it again. I was saying that I was hoping that we'd stay above it, and we didn't manage to. We fell straight below it. One of the real things that is kind of creating this downtrend is this double top formation that we saw here right around 11.7. As you can see, that's a bit of a double top there, and we're kind of forming just an upside-down W pattern, or you know, some people would call that an M, you know, in the civilized world. But we did form the double top, and that is kind of creating this little leg of that M right now. What we did last night is we actually pulled all the way back down here to about 7,800. I said that 8,000 was going to be a level of support. It turns out 7,800 managed to be it, so I'm going to say that's close enough. Bitcoin, I mean, news stuff affects that. I don't necessarily think this is the bottom of this little short-term bear market that we're in though yet. that we're in yet, though, I should say. We are currently hovering right around $8,000. Even though we fell below $8,000, $8,000 is still a very important price point. As you can see, we're trading around it right now because it's a big even. 7,800 is not a big even. 8,000 is, however. So if we can try and get a little bit of support here, that'll be good. I want to come in here to the 5-minute chart. I normally don't show you guys the 5-minute chart because it's kind of irrelevant, but I do want to show you this. We did form a tiny, tiny, tiny little head and shoulders pattern. Inverted head and shoulders pattern there, which is a bearish reversal pattern. So hopefully we can actually make this level right down here about 7,700 the bottom for Bitcoin. It did get very overextended on the RSI. If we come back out here to the hour, as you can see, the RSI pulled all the way back down to about 20. A lot of the large cryptocurrencies, a lot of the large cap cryptocurrencies that were pulling back did the exact same thing. So what do I think is going to happen in Bitcoin? Well, I am not a fortune teller. I'm not a financial advisor, and I have absolutely no idea, nor does anyone, including me. So what I'm going to tell you instead is I'm going to tell you what I think may happen, and we'll see what happens. What I think is probably going to happen at this point with Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is probably going to break this level of support that's created for itself here at about 7,800. And as you can see, that level didn't come out of nowhere. There's some support over here to kind of create this level. What's probably going to happen at this point is that we're going to get some kind of bad news article, or it might just do it on its own, and we're going to break straight through this, and we're going to come down here and hit this uptrend. And as you can see, I have 6,700 here because I was showing this to someone in the Discord server, which you should join, by the way. But this uptrend is very important. I talk about this in every single video. This uptrend has a touchdown here at 1,800, 3,000, 6,000, and possibly at about 6,700 if we manage to pull back to it, but we need to stay above that trend line. Whatever happens in this little trend right here is irrelevant so long as we stay above this trend line. If we stay above this trend line, we're fine. Don't get worried yet. See a lot of people in the comment section, especially on one of my most recent videos, freaking out like the sky is falling. They're like, oh god, I'm selling everything. Oh, Jebb's a shill. Oh, Jebb's a millionaire with a Lamborghini. That one made me laugh because I am freaking broke. No, I do not have a Lamborghini, but if I had a Lamborghini, I would probably sell it and buy Bitcoin with it, because right now I think is a decent time to buy Bitcoin. If we pull back down here to this uptrend, that would be a very good time to buy Bitcoin. In my opinion, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. What could happen if we try to break bullish is that we might manage to get support down here at the 7,800 level, then break out of this 8,400 level where we had a double bottom that we fell through, unfortunately. And then if we can get back above this downtrend, that'll be really, really good. That's the downtrend I was talking about a second ago, forming up here, here, here. What is probably going to happen, in all honesty, though, is that we're probably going to break through this, kind of trade down here, touch this, and then we're going to trade up a little bit and then break through that uptrend. And then the thing about that uptrend is that this uptrend is on the linear scale. It's not that I don't often show you the log scale. I never show you the log scale, but I am going to show you the log scale right now. And there's a reason for it, because if you redraw this trend line, we're still under this downtrend line for the Bitcoin bear market that we're in. We still have a touch up here at 18,000, still up here at about 17,000, and then this most recent one right here is a touch on that also. Basically, what a log scale is that it's not important. Just know that it's a different way that you can look at the chart, and we are still under a downtrend on the log scale. A lot of more professional traders use it. I like to use the linear scale because a lot more people are actually familiar with it. But if we manage to get back above this downtrend, and especially this one that I just showed you on the log scale, that's going to be very good for Bitcoin, and we'll finally, hopefully, be able to get rid of this bear market that we're in. But like I said, guys, don't freak out. We're in this for the long run. I've shown you in recent videos how irrelevant this short-term price action is. Just buy some Bitcoin and throw it in a Ledger Nano S or whatever your wallet of choice is. Throw it in a drawer and forget about it for 10 years, and then come back and you're going to be happy. I mean, it might not be Bitcoin. Bitcoin might not be top dog in 10 years, but if it is, you're going to be happy. That's why you shouldn't just buy Bitcoin, and you should always have Bitcoin in your portfolio. Don't ever put all your eggs in one basket, even if that basket is made of Bitcoin. Let's go on to Litecoin. This one won't take as long because there's not as much to talk about on Litecoin. Litecoin is kind of in a bearish trading channel right now. That's what I was trying to say, which is really unfortunate. There was this consolidation pattern I made a video about that we broke bearish out of, which was unfortunate. We broke bearish out of it and managed to continue falling for quite a while. We got some support on it down here in between $160 and $170. I was hoping when I was watching this the other night that if we come in here to the hour chart, I don't know why I'm on the 4-hour chart, that's the 2-hour chart. If we come in here to the hour chart, I was hoping that we would see a double bottom form here at 160 and use that use that to rebound and get back above this downtrend, but it looks like we didn't manage to do that. We managed to make a little bit of a touchdown here on this downtrend, so that's unfortunate. We need to get out of this downward trading channel as we did earlier over here. This is actually the second downward trading channel that Litecoin is in. Let me go back up to the 4-hour. This chart is being very slow. I apologize. Here we go. We're still in this downward trading channel, very similar to this one. We need to break out of it, and when we break out of it, we'll probably get a lot of price action very quickly, as we saw here. What we don't want to happen is we don't want to break below this $140 level, because there is some support for it right here, right here, right here. If we do manage to break below that, the last like really important level of support is $107, where we had this double bottom that reversed the downtrend that Litecoin was in. We want to get above this downtrend right here and then continue from there. Alright, now that I've gone through the technical analysis, I'm going to quickly go through this news. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm probably going to be making an entire video tomorrow on this one. Don't quote me on that. I probably will. I'm not totally sure. But Lightning Network has gone into beta. So this is really big. I'm just going to read the headline of this. I'm going to leave this in the description because this video is already getting long and I haven't had enough time to do my proper research on this because I've been kind of in a time crunch for this video. But essentially what's happened is that a version of Bitcoin's much anticipated Lightning Network is finally ready for users. Let me see. Announced today, California startup Lightning Labs has officially launched a beta version of its software LND, making available what investors and project leads say is the first thoroughly tested version of the tech to date. This means that users can now leverage LND to send Bitcoin and Litecoin to other users. That's important, Bitcoin and Litecoin. Keep that in mind. To other users without setting all those transactions on the blockchain. I've been meaning for a long time to do a video explaining what Lightning Network is, but essentially it's going to allow you to send transactions through a kind of a internet almost that's attached to the blockchain, so that your transactions are secured by the blockchain, but you don't actually have to send them on the blockchain. So it essentially creates an infinitely scaling just network, as you would expect by the name Lightning Network, where you can send transactions at lightning speed through a network that is off of the blockchain. Roll credits. But that's essentially what Lightning Network is. I'm going to be doing a full video on that probably pretty soon now that this has gone into beta, but this is really, really good news. This is really, really good news for cryptocurrency, which is why I showed you Litecoin and Bitcoin today, because this news came out like 30 minutes before I recorded this. You're going to be seeing this about 4 hours, 5 hours after I recorded this, so we're probably going to see some more price action in the market in relation or in response to this bit of news. But the thing with good news is a lot of times when there's good news, there's bad news. This came out yesterday, I believe, and I'm just going to read the headline here, and you're going to instantly know what I think about this. Google to ban all crypto-related ads starting June 2018. All right, well that sucks. Yeah, Google is kind of a big deal in the tech space on the internet. I don't know if you've heard of them. It's kind of a niche search engine, I know, but Google banning ads on cryptocurrency is not a huge deal for adoption, but it is a huge deal in the fact that everybody's going to be freaking out about this, and indeed everybody was kind of freaking out about this. I'm not going to go too much into depth on these articles. Both of them will be linked in the description if you want to read them. Essentially, what they say is Google will ban all cryptocurrency-related advertising of all types in June 2018, according to a recent update to their financial services policy. That's unfortunate. I don't think that means that advertisements will be banned from like YouTube videos, because YouTube does use Google AdSense. I don't think that's what they mean. I'm pretty sure that this just refers to ads that actually have cryptocurrency-related content in them. But anyway, guys, I'm already way over time for this video. If you enjoyed the video, you should definitely think about leaving a like, subscribing, and joining the Discord, because there is a link to that in the description and a pinned comment in the top of the comment section. That's not really a reason to join, that's just how you can join. You should join because we have a lot of really cool people in there that like to talk about cryptocurrency. And yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Anyway, guys, I've already said that, but that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.